Hi everybody, great being here today. Just to introduce myself, my name is Mark. I'm managing the Applause operation in Israel. So for you that are not familiar with us, in a nutshell, Applause is the global leader in real-world testing. What we do, we provide the ability to test the digital experiences from the perspective of real customers at scale. So this is actually what we do. We use real people, real devices, and real use cases, and we refer to what we do as in the wild testing. So there are a lot of examples of digital experiences. Here on the slide you'll find just three of them, three of common use cases or challenges that we find with our customers. The first one, obviously, how to create a better personalization at scale. Everybody would like and are looking to provide a personal experience to their customers and for their brand. Second challenge that we find, how to provide a smooth customer digital journey that could start from payment or maybe from onboarding, go to account opening, shopping, and so on. We would like this journey really to be smooth, and we would like to keep the consumer with us. The third challenge that we find is how to migrate physical customer activities into a self-service format. Again, not relevant for all the audience here, but this is something that we find in the market. So, seems pretty straightforward. What is actually stopping us here? So what is stopping us is the fact that simply real-life conditions are much more complicated than what you can design or test in the lab, if this is basically how you conduct your testing today. And the two main reasons for that is that environments in real world are much more complex. People can interact with you using a massive area of devices, of smartphones, of tablets, of browsers, and so on. Customers are using your solution in many different ways that probably you cannot even imagine, like using it in different countries, on the plane, at home, in the car, in a store, and so on and so on. In terms of behavior, every person uses your solution in a different way, and it's really impossible to predict how they're using it. So the feedback from real customers will probably be different from the software development team inputs that you'll get. So these are like really crucial points that prevent you to provide the perfect quality to your customers. So the question is, how do I reach and get closer to my customers? Because actually this is what we're trying to achieve. And here I would like to present Applause and how we come into play in regards to these challenges. Applause comes into play with a managed community of over 500,000 people, a global community which is the largest in the world. And imagine to yourself, wouldn't it be nice if you could select a team of testers on demand that meet your specific testing needs for that moment in time, allowing you really to choose which device to test, what location to test in, and the demographics to test with. Amazing. We can basically provide that using this very large community. And if you may question, okay, so who basically is a part of this community? So this is a blend that is assembled from professionals, like professional QA users, or accessibility professionals, but we also have, as part of this crowd, average Joes that probably you would like also to get their input as people that basically simulate like real users of customers of your solutions. And if we come really in a high-level perspective and ask what kind of answers do we provide to our customers, regardless the use case, so I would say that in general, we provide three answers. Does it work? Does my solution really work as expected? The second question that will help you to answer is, do I like it? Do my customers like the solution? And the third question that will answer, can I pay for it? Can I really perform a full payment process using the solution, using a real credit card in the real world? So these are like three really basic answers that we help to answer. And we do that through a set of solutions that our customers can choose from. It starts from manual and automation testing, voice and AI training, accessibility and payment testing, and of course, different UX studies which can really contribute to the brand in understanding what customers are looking to get. If we'll get back to the three examples that I presented at the beginning of the presentation, I think that now it will be pretty obvious to see that using a crowd can help us solve these challenges. We can use our crowd in order to assemble a group that will help to train the AI algorithm in a way that cannot be trained in the lab. We can assemble a group of testers that will work with your solution and test the entire digital journey from the point of view of a real consumer. And of course, we can send testers to the field to conduct in the field, in the branch, testing and to provide to you back their feedback. In order to perform our service, it's really straightforward. It's split into three steps. The first step is to define your objectives. As you saw, we can do really a lot of different things using our community. So we would like to understand from you what are your objectives. Then what we do, we assemble a team, okay? A team of testers that will basically perform the testing. And third, we won't have time today to go over it, but we use our SaaS platform in order to provide you results and insights in real time. So you can find here on the side like three typical examples of three of our customers: Citibank, JP Morgan, and Google. And types of questions that we would probably hear at this stage: are you launching a new product or feature and need pre-production testing before you launch it? Are you expanding into new markets and need to test within the market or in another country? Or maybe you have a website, you're updating it daily, and you would like really to monitor it and to make sure that the updates were done properly, the localization was done properly, and so on. There are many, many use cases that we can address. As said, once we understand the needs, we assemble the community segment that will work for you. What is important to emphasize here that this is a managed service. You as a customer are not required to work directly with the community. We assign a project manager. What we basically provide is a managed service, and that project manager understands your goals, your objectives with each release and each cycle, and is responsible to provide you the results through the right community group that he assembles. At the end of the day, the idea is to provide you the insights as close as possible to real time. We use our platform to do that. This platform also could be easily integrated to your bug reporting system if you have a Jira or another solution to make the product team work very efficient. Just imagine that we provide your solution, put it in the hands of the community during the weekend, and on Monday, depends where, here in Israel on Sunday and maybe in the States on Monday, when the development team comes back to work, they have already in the Jira all the reported bugs which could be reproduced and ready to work on. Just to end the presentation, saying that we put a lot of emphasis really to make sure that we provide value also for the technology teams, as said, making their work much more efficient, and also for the business, helping to keep the retention and really getting a very good understanding of the perspective of their customers towards their solution. Thank you very much. Again, great being here. Keep well, and thank you.